It was a beautiful April morning when we started our road trip from Cary, North Carolina, heading towards Sky Valley, Georgia. And instead of driving straight to Georgia, we decided to make the journey part of the experience. Our first stop was Mount Soma, tucked away in the beautiful mountains of western North Carolina. As we got closer, the drive itself started becoming more and more scenic. The roads turned narrower and winding, taking us higher into the mountains, surrounded by forests and gorgeous views. And then, almost unexpectedly, you arrive at this incredibly peaceful place in the middle of the mountains. At the heart of Mount Soma is the Sri Somesvara Temple, a Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. What makes this place so unique is its location. You are surrounded by the Blue Ridge Mountains with layers of mountains visible in almost every direction. The temple was established as part of Mount Soma, a Vedic spiritual community founded by Dr. Michael Mamas. Sri Somesvara Temple was built following traditional Vedic principles and was consecrated in 2011. The name Someshwara is associated with Lord Shiva, and the temple has become an important spiritual destination for Hindu families and visitors from across the region. But even if you are simply come here as a traveler, there is something very calming about this place. The temple, the silence, the fresh mountain air, and those beautiful surroundings makes you want to slow down and just take everything in. We spent some time inside the temple, walked around the grounds, and enjoyed the mountain views. And this is April. Everything was just beginning to turn green again. Spring was arriving in the mountains, making the drive and the surroundings even more beautiful. This was only our first stop, and already the road trip was off to an amazing start. From Mount Soma, we continued deeper into the mountains, making our way towards Sky Valley, Georgia. After spending some peaceful time at Mount Soma, we got back on the road and continued towards our next stop, Dry Falls, near Highlands, North Carolina. And this part of the drive was absolutely beautiful. The road winds through the mountains surrounded by dense, lush green forest. These are tall trees on both sides, sharp curves, little streams, and beautiful mountain scenery appearing around almost every turn. It is one of those drives where the journey itself feels like part of the destination. And as soon we reached Dry Falls, one of the most popular waterfalls in the Highlands area, Dry Falls is a spectacular 75-foot waterfall on the Kulasaja River and is part of the beautiful Nantahala National Forest. From the parking area, we took the short trail and stairs down towards the falls. As you get closer, you can hear the roar of the water getting louder and louder. But what makes Dry Falls really special is that you can actually walk behind the waterfall. The trail takes you right underneath the overhanging rock ledge with this huge curtain of water crashing down just a few feet in front of you. Historically, the waterfall got its name because visitors could walk behind it and supposedly stay relatively dry. Although, depending on the water flow and wind, you might definitely get a little wet. पता नहीं. Standing and walking behind the falls is such an amazing experience. You can feel the mist on your face, hear the powerful sound of the water, and look out through the waterfall towards the forest on the other side. It is a completely different way of experiencing a waterfall and definitely one of the highlights of a drive towards Sky Valley. After Dry Falls, we continued our drive and finally reached our destination, Sky Valley, Georgia. And our Airbnb could not have been in a more beautiful location. The cabin was located right on a golf course, surrounded by mountains, tall trees, and so much greenery. The moment we arrived, it felt peaceful and completely tucked away from busy city life. Let me quickly take you inside our home for the next few days. The cabin itself was beautiful, cozy, spacious, and perfect for a mountain getaway. And of course, one of our favorite parts was the huge game room that will show in a few minutes. There was plenty to keep everyone entertained, especially after spending the day outdoors exploring. But the real highlight for me was the patio. Stepping outside, we had this gorgeous open view overlooking the green golf course. With the mountains and trees all around us, we could even see the beautiful Sky Valley Chapel nearby. And then, as evening came, something really magical happened. While I was sitting outside on the patio, just relaxing and enjoying the view, we could hear music playing from the chapel in the distance. The golf course. After settling into the cabin, we decided to step outside for a light evening walk around the golf course. The weather was perfect, everything around us was so green and peaceful. And with the mountains in the background, it was a perfect way to unwind after a long day of travel and exploring. Nothing planned, nothing rushed, just a quiet walk and some beautiful Sky Valley views. As the sun started to go down, we stepped out again to catch the sunset over the mountains. The sky slowly changed colors, with the mountains turning into beautiful silhouettes in the distance. It was quite peaceful and such beautiful way to end our first day in Sky Valley, just standing there watching the sun disappear behind the mountains. After watching the sunset, we headed back to our cabin, but the day wasn't over just yet. It was time to check out the game room. We played some classic Pac Man, tried our hands at darts, and just had fun competing with each other. The next morning started exactly how a mountain vacation should, with a hot cup of tea on the patio and this beautiful view. The golf course was quiet, the air was fresh, and everything around us felt so calm and peaceful. After our morning tea, we headed out to visit the Sky Valley Chapel, the same beautiful little chapel whose music we had been hearing from our patio the evening before. Our next stop was Mud Creek Falls, another beautiful spot right here in Sky Valley. And the best part was that it was so close to where we were staying, no long hikes needed. After a short walk, we reached this beautiful cascading waterfall surrounded by the lush green mountain scenery. I love how in Sky Valley you can simply step out, take a little walk, and find places like this hidden among the mountains. We spent some time enjoying the falls, taking in the scenery, and of course, capturing a few pictures before continuing our day 2 adventures. Whoa! Our next stop was Black Rock Mountain State Park, and the drive itself was absolutely beautiful. As we climbed higher into the mountains, the roads became more winding and the views kept getting better. Black Rock Mountain is one of Georgia's highest state park, sitting at more than 3,600 feet above sea level. From the overlooks, you can see layers and layers of the Blue Ridge Mountains stretching into the distance. We stopped at few viewpoints to take in the scenery, and it was so peaceful up here. The cool mountain air, endless green forest, and those beautiful panoramic views. Definitely one of those places where you just want to slow down, stand for a while, and enjoy the mountains. After enjoying those incredible mountain views from the overlook, we headed down to our next stop, Black Rock Lake Trail. This was such a peaceful change of scenery. The trail takes you around the beautiful mountain lake, surrounded by tall trees and lush greenery. It's an easy, relaxing walk, perfect after spending time at the overlooks. The calm water, reflection of the trees, and the quiet forest made this one of those simple but beautiful moments of the trip. We just walked along the lakeside, enjoying the fresh mountain air and the peaceful surroundings. After all those winding mountain roads and dramatic views, this little walk around Black Rock Lake was the perfect way to slow things down and enjoy the nature. The ducks! हाँ जा. बन रहा है ये बन रहा है. Our next stop was Tallulah Gorge State Park, and this one turned out to be quite an adventure. Tallulah Gorge is a spectacular gorge carved by the Tallulah River with beautiful waterfalls, steep cliffs, and some incredible views. We decided to take the stairs down towards the waterfall, and believe me, there are a lot of stairs. Only the three of us went down, while our parents stayed back at the top. The climb down was steep, and of course, what goes down has to come all the way back up. It was definitely some serious cardio, but completely worth it once we got closer to the waterfall. The sound of rushing water, the gorge surrounding us, and standing so close to the falls was an amazing experience. If you are visiting with elderly family members or anyone with heart, knee, or mobility concerns, the steep staircase may not be suitable. Thankfully, there are beautiful views from the upper areas too, so our parents could still enjoy the park without doing the strenuous climb. For us, though, this was definitely one of the most adventurous and exhausting stops of the trip. And when I say there were a lot of stairs, I really mean it. The Hurricane Falls loop has a total of 1099 stairs. Going down into the gorge was exciting, but then you realize you have to climb all those stairs back up. It was an amazing experience and definitely some serious cardio. Only the three of us did this part of the hike while our parents stayed back. The trail is rated difficult, so if you are traveling with elderly or anyone with heart, knee, or other health conditions, this one section you may want to skip. But if you are comfortable with the climb, getting down close to Hurricane Falls and experiencing the gorge from inside was absolutely worth the effort. The hanging suspension bridge is one of the best parts of Tallulah Gorge. It sways about 80 feet above the rocky gorge floor, with the Tallulah River and waterfalls right before you. After climbing down hundreds of stairs, we finally reached this amazing bridge, suspended about 80 feet above the rocky gorge floor. After all those stairs and adventure at Tallulah Gorge, we made a quick stop at a beautiful winery near Sky Valley. It was a perfect change of pace, peaceful mountain views, rows of grapevines, and such a relaxing atmosphere. We didn't stay very long, but it was a lovely little stop to slow down, enjoy the scenery, and take in the beautiful North Georgia wine country before continuing our trip. After a full day of exploring, we were back at our cozy cabin in the Sky Valley. As we settled in, we stepped out onto the patio overlooking the beautiful golf course and could hear the Sky Valley Chapel bells and music in the distance. We ended the second night with some fun in the game room, playing darts and a few other games before calling it a day. The next morning, it was time to say goodbye to our beautiful cabin in Sky Valley. We packed up, checked out, and hit the road again. And today's destination was another exciting one, Chimney Rock State Park. The drive itself was beautiful with winding mountain roads and gorgeous scenery all around us. We were excited to see what the next adventure had in store. My husband, my son, and I decided to take the adventurous route and climb up to Chimney Rock using the stairs, while my parents wisely took the elevator to the top. And these are definitely not your regular stairs. The climb is steep with lots of wooden staircases winding their way up along the mountain. Some sections feel almost like you are climbing straight up, but there are plenty of spots where you can stop, catch your breath, and enjoy the incredible views along the way. It was quite a workout, especially after all those stairs at Tallulah Gorge the day before, but reaching the top of Chimney Rock made it completely worth it. Ram Ram Jai Raja Ram 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 Jai Sita Ram. ठीक है उसको जैसा कंफर्टेबल वाह बिहान 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 The famous rock stands at about 2,280 feet above sea level, and from the top you get incredible views of Hickory Nut Gorge, Lake Lure, and the surrounding Blue Ridge Mountains. After that steep climb, standing at the top and looking out over the mountains felt absolutely worth it. And of course, my parents were already there waiting for us after taking the elevator. After enjoying those incredible views from the top, we decided to give our legs a break and take the elevator back down. And even the exit was interesting. After getting off the elevator, we walked through this cool cave like passage carved right through the mountain to make our way outside. Walking through the rock tunnel was such a unique experience, definitely a fun way to end our Chimney Rock adventure. And with this, our 3 night spring mountain getaway came to an end. From Raleigh to Sky Valley, Highlands, Tallulah Gorge, and finally Chimney Rock, these few days were packed with beautiful mountain views, waterfalls, hiking, and lots of stairs, and some wonderful family memories to take back. For now, it's time to head back home to Raleigh.